Hello lovely people. Hello lovely people. I hope you're doing really well today. So this video is going to be on contouring and highlighting, and will also include concealing and bronzing. I think this is the video that sort of most people have asked me to do, so I hope you enjoy it. And if there's anything that I've missed that you really wanted to know about, just let me know in the comments section below. So basically, the idea of contouring and highlighting is to add light and shade to your face. So it should be accentuating what occurs naturally anyway. Personally, I prefer a natural look rather than all this that you see now with like white lines, brown lines and all that. As you'll see, I do it a little bit more subtly, but each to their own. I think it's all about finding what suits you and what makes you feel good. So yeah, it's just about what suits your face shape, rather than having to do all of the things that I'll show you today. I'll just show you all of the different areas that I know that you can contour and highlight, and then it's up to you to have a go and see what suits you. So I hope you enjoy this. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Let's go. So I've just popped my hair back in this headband like I used to wear at school, just to keep it on my face. And I've already done my eyes, my mascara and everything like that, and I've done one layer of L'Oreal True Match foundation. So that's all I've done. So I'm going to go through highlighting and contouring, but also concealing as well, because it all kind of links together, and bronzing. So first of all, I'll do a bit of colour correcting. Now you can get loads of colour correctors these days, and to be honest, I just don't have time to do all that, and to be honest, I'm not really sure I need to. So the only one I use is this yellow one. So yellow is good for brightening, so I just use it in like these dark bits right under the eyes there. So when I put my foundation on, I avoided like this eye area. So if I was gonna put foundation or anything on my eye area, I'd do this first. So any colour correcting that you're going to do that before you put your foundation on. But because I'm only doing there, I haven't got any foundation there anyway, so I'm doing it after. So I literally just take it on my finger, it's like a cream product, and then just dab that in that like the darkest bit of my eyes there. Just with my finger, just rub it in a bit, just dab it in. And that just kind of hides the darkness a little bit. This is a Makeup Academy one. I think it was only £3 or £4. So the next thing I like to do is conceal any blemishes that I've got. So for blemishes, I like to use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin in Light. This is quite a thick concealer, so it's good for blemishes as long as you use it sparingly, otherwise it can look a bit cakey. So it's got like a little squeezy thing. So I just squeeze it out the end a bit, like that, you can see. And then I've got this little brush. This was just in a set from eBay. It's like a fake Bobbi Brown, but any little brush will do. Like even like a painting brush or anything like that. So I literally just dab a bit on. I learnt this method from Lisa Eldridge, who's like the queen of makeup. It's called pinpoint concealing. So basically just conceal the areas that need it. So as you can see, I've got some spots there, one there, and then you don't end up looking really cakey by putting like loads of foundation on. So literally just the tiniest bit on the end, and then just tap it on the bits that need concealing. And then goes a bit. Gone.
I told her that she is perfect, more so than the most.
Okay, so that's blemishes concealed a little bit. So onto the highlighting. I do sort of two types of highlighting. One where I want like a nice shimmer, like pow, and then one where I just want it to be sort of lighter than the other parts of my face. So for the sort of matte highlight, you can get like contour kits that have like the matte brown contour and then the white highlight. But to be honest, I think a concealer works just as well. So I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer here in Fair, which is a bit too light to be honest. So I kind of just use it sparingly. So the places that I like to sort of have lighter but in a matte way are sort of on my head here in this middle section, and then under my eyes, and then also a little bit down my nose and on my chin. So basically the places that would sort of be light anyway in the natural light. So as I say, this is quite light and it's quite like a thick concealer, so I use a little bit of it. Like a little bit, quite light. Because it's so light, I only use like a tiny bit, and then I put like one that's a bit darker over the top. But I'd say just go for one that's like a couple of shades lighter than your natural skin tone. I'm just going to put a bit of this Bourjois over the top, which is just a little bit darker, but lightish, so that it's just sort of not so bright white. And then using a wet beauty sponge, this is the one that I used for my foundation earlier, just blend that in. So keep that in the middle section of your forehead. And it should be quite subtle. You don't want to be able to see, oh, she's got highlight there, there, there and there. It's just in the right light. It should look a bit lighter. And then just sort of down the narrow bit of your nose. Just adds a little bit of lightness. I've ordered the Tarte concealer in light, which is just slightly darker than that one, so hopefully that will be the right colour so that I don't have to mix these two. And then for my under eyes, I use one of the little, these are just from Primark, they're like concealer beauty sponges. They're brilliant. So I've heard that the actual face ones are very good, but the concealer ones are great. So, oh, that was my notes. And just dab, 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 dab under your eyes. And then if you've done your eye makeup before, you can use this to like neaten that line, to sort of get a nice shape that you want. See, just neaten that up a bit. And then I just go back to my face one just to blend that all in to make sure it's all seamless. Okay, so now we're all concealed and I've done sort of a matte highlight. We're going to go on to contour. So the first thing is to find a contour colour that suits your skin tone. The basic idea of the contour bit is to add sort of a shadow, as I said earlier, so it should be ideally a more sort of cool toned brown. So I've got this contour kit from Makeup Revolution, which is at Superdrug, and I'll show you in a minute the difference between sort of the colours that I use to contour and then the colour that I use to bronze. So first of all, I'm just going to use this sort of middle shade, which is like a cool lightish mid brown, the one that I think suits my skin tone the most. I'm just going to take this e.l.f. contouring brush, it's like a flat one, dab it in, and then tap off the excess. It's always important to tap off the excess so that you don't get any like fall down. So this is the only bit of contouring I actually do. I'll show you all the other bits that I know of, but really contouring is about what suits your face shape. So maybe try them all out and then see what you think. This is the only bit I really think makes a difference, and that I really see the benefit of. So just tap it off and then basically just feel for your cheekbone and then contour underneath it. So just add, don't go further down than sort of your eyebrow sort of level, because it'll start to sort of pull your face down. So just sort of draw a line there, don't go too much further than that. So just draw a line like that to start off with. Sexy. Oop, Charlie, look. Tim's getting him, don't worry, I'm not just leaving him. Okay. And then I take the sculpting brush from Real Techniques and just sort of blend that in like little circles, and then pull it sort of upwards onto my temple and round, but don't go any further than like here. So imagine like the middle of your eyebrow, sort of like this, like a wide triangle in the middle of your forehead. Don't contour past there. So I just drag that and then just drag the excess colour. You don't want anything too sharp around the rest of your face. So concentrating there, but then dragging it around. And just keep going till it's all nice and blendy. Blendy, blendy. So hair. Add a bit more and just build it up. It's better to build it up than to have loads on and then just look really OTT. That'll do. It looks weird in the camera. It looks nice in real life, honest. Okay, so that's the cheeks done. As I said, that's really all I do in terms of contouring, but other contouring that you can do. So there's the nose. So if you feel like you've got like a wide nose that you want to narrow, what you can do is take a bit of the contour powder and put it down the sides of your nose, so like just below the sort of top bit of your nose. And just do a little line, if you can see that. And then one each side. And that just sort of adds the shadow to the side of your nose, so that it makes that bit look narrower, and then you can carry it on down, and if you put some underneath there, it makes your nose look more like pert. Pert, is that the right word for a nose? You can contour your boobs, by the way, that reminded me. Who has time to contour their boobs? I do not know. A lot of contouring to make me look like I had good boobs. Okay, so as you can see, I've just done it like really dramatically so you can see what I've done, but then you'd blend it in. So if I was going to do this, I'd just sort of blend it in with my sponge from earlier so that it wasn't like really visible. But keep the top nice and blank. Okay, so that's blended in now. It still looks quite dark on the camera. As you can see, it's not, it's just a shadow, because when I go like that, it's gone. And then another place is under here. So as you can see, like I've got a shadow anyway. So if you didn't feel like you had a very strong jawline, you can add some contour under there. to make you look like you've got a stronger jawline. So you just do it like underneath, not like on your face, underneath, like under there, and then you'd like just dramatise that shadow that exists naturally, but just make sure you blend it in. And blend. It just adds a bit of emphasis to that shadow under there. And then there's one other place which you can do. So see, I don't know if you can see, so yeah, you can see I've got like a shadow under my lip, but I've got quite big lips. So if you didn't have big lips, you might not have that shadow. So what you can do is like fake that shadow to make your lips look a bit fuller. So just like take another little brush like the one I did for the nude one and just put a bit under there. As I say, it's not something I ever do, but I just wanted to show you all the places. So to recap, under your cheekbones, up onto your temples, down your nose and under there, and jawline and under your lip. They're all the places that you could contour. There might be more, they're just the ones that I know of from all the videos that I've watched. But it's all about what suits your face shape. So if you've already got sort of a narrow bottom of the face, you don't want to contour this bit too much, because then it's going to make the top look bigger. Again, if you've got a small top of your head, you don't want to contour your temples too much because it's going to make it look smaller. So it's sort of about just, you know, testing it out and seeing what suits your face. Okay, so now I'm going to show you bronzer. So I said I'd show you the difference. So this is the contour that I used, this brown. And then this is the bronzer I'm currently using. So it's more of a warm tone. I don't know if you can tell from the camera. It's quite similar. You probably can't tell. But this is more of like a golden shade. This is actually just a pressed powder. It's from Milani. What I do is I get just get a pressed powder that's quite a few shades darker. As you can see, this is not my colour. And then it's more of like a natural bronze, whereas if you get a bronzer, it's like a bronzer colour. So this is more, I find, gives like a more natural finish, but I use it as a bronzer. So what I do basically, so contour is to add shade to your face, and then highlight is to add light. Bronze is to add sort of that sun-kissed glow. So I really judge it on a day-to-day basis. If I've done my makeup like to this point and I don't feel like I particularly need it, then I won't put it on. Whereas if I feel I look a bit washed out and need a bit of a fake tan, then I'll put a bit of bronzer on. So I like to use like a big fluffy brush. This is one from Lottie London, and just swish it around, tap it off. And then for bronzer, you put it on the points where the sun would naturally hit. So that's sort of like the top of your cheeks here. And then like the top of your head, because it would sort of hit the top there. And just keep it nice and blended. That sort of helps to blend in your contour as well. And then this, use it down onto your neck if you're not wearing a choker. Don't put it on your nose because that's what we want to keep nice and light. Okay, so now I just look a little bit more alive. Okay, so I'm just going to put some blush on, and then I'll speed it up because that's not part of the video, and then we'll be on to shimmery highlight, the best bit.
In the dinner party in my heart, you can be the host. You body honor.
As you can see, the blusher just goes on the bit sort of between where you put the contour and then where we're just about to put the highlight, which is going to be here. Your blusher just goes in between there. So I just like to dab it on a bit. Done. Okay, on to a shimmery highlighter. It's up to you. I'd say just try out a few different highlighters and see what kind of finish you like. I personally like something which is sort of like gives a sheen but not like sparkly or glittery or anything like that. So I love this one. It's the Mary-Loumanizer from the Balm. It's just amazing. It's like a lovely champagne colour. Gorgeous. So get a highlight brush. I've got the Morphe M501, which I love because it's like a little tapered brush that's really soft and it allows you to get like right in the places that you need to. So my favourite probably, well, one of my two favourite places to highlight so is the cheekbones there. So hopefully you'll be able to see it, what I'm doing. So just take some on the brush and then dab it off so we don't get any fallout. And then just follow where the light hits on your cheekbones. Just on the top there. Bestow. See? Gorgeous. And then what I like to do is just take this onto my brow bone there and follow that round. And that just gives a lovely sort of brings it together nicely. Okay. This is why it's a good idea to do your eyebrows at the end, because if you get any of the other products in your eyebrows like your bronzer or your highlighter or whatever, then yeah, obviously your brow product will go over the top of that, so that'll still be nice and neat. Okay, then the other place you can do it, you can, some people do it on the head and the cheeks and stuff like a bit further down, but I'm personally not a fan of that, because if you've got any imperfections on your face, like any spots or scars or pores or anything, it really highlights them. Generally sort of your face here, well, my face doesn't tend to get spots up here, so it's fairly safe. The other place that's quite nice is down the centre of your nose, so where we highlighted sort of in a matte highlight earlier, you can just put a little bit there. Usually I just put a little bit on the end rather than all the way down, and that just makes your nose look a little bit more like pointy kind of thing. Just a little bit there. And then my other favourite place is on the inner corners of your eye and your tear duct. So I just take this little brush, it's just an e.l.f. one, what's it called? Eye crease brush. And then just put that on the inner corner there. That just gives like a lovely shimmer. It really opens your eyes up, I love it. And then the last place is I like to do is here, like just the top of your lips. And this Cupid's bow thing, so like just above your lips. Just a little sweep. You see that? Yeah. Not too much. And we're all highlighting. Okay, I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera, but if you want to watch how I do them, I'll link my everyday makeup tutorial down below so you can see how I do them. Okay, so I've just done my eyebrows and I've put a little bit of brown eyeliner under my bottom lashes, because obviously I couldn't do that until I had my concealer on. So now I'm just going to show a little bit about sort of lip contouring. So basically I don't really do this, but just so that you know how to, you can sort of fake a little bit of your lip shape. So personally I don't really see the need to do this, but if you want to make your lips look a little bit fuller, you can kind of overline them. So hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So see where your lip line naturally falls, you can kind of go a little bit above it. Like that, and then once you fill this in with lipstick, it'll make your lips look that little bit bigger. You can't really tell that I've done it when you're finished. I very rarely bother with lip liner, so I don't usually do this, but you can do it if you want to make your lips look a bit fuller. And again, with the bottom one, if you wanted to make your bottom one look bigger, you could do like slightly underneath there. And then you can fill it in if you want to. Right, a little bit. It's just added a little bit more plumpness to my lips, can you see? And then I'm going to be using the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick. You're going to see a lot of these, sorry, I'm obsessed. And this one's in Gemini. The Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks are so sort of full coverage that you really don't need a lip liner. But obviously if you're faking your lip line, make them look a little bit plumper, then it does help to have your lip liner on first.
Your body on a silver platter and your kisses served on ice, finished by.
And that is that. This will set matte in a minute. So last thing I always do, my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Okay. Take my headband off. It's probably all kinky now. But there, and that's the finished look. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching, and please come back for my next video.